Welcome entrepreneurs to join the CS Visionary Entrepreneur Coaching System at the Strategic Level course. Copyright legal statement. This document belongs to CS Capital Japan Copyright. The content displayed in this article, particularly the management models and case studies from CS Capital, must not be shared or disclosed to anyone without the company's explicit authorization. Strictly no photography. Recording is strictly prohibited. Video recording is not allowed under any circumstances. This is not a friendly era for entrepreneurs, as the enormous uncertainty of the external environment brings constant survival crises to them, including economic cycles, political confrontations, international tension, financial turmoil, intensified class contradictions, repeated breaking of market rules, and substitutionary business impacts brought by technological revolution. For entrepreneurs themselves, with the increasing waterline, internal challenges such as strategic management and team management are also becoming greater. Let's benchmark the challenge list summarized by hundreds of entrepreneurs with similar company sizes as yours. And together, we can sort out your specific challenges and prioritize them. Do you feel uncertain about your future? The future market prospects are uncertain. The market space is unclear, and the strategic direction is vague. The crisis brought about by the economic cycle is having an increasingly significant impact on the business, and there is uncertainty on how to respond. The market competition is becoming more intense, and there is severe homogenization. The profit margin is decreasing. Diligent work cannot bring sufficient financial returns. The costs of labor, administration, and materials are constantly increasing, making the burden heavier. The operational risks of the enterprise are increasing, and it is easy to incur losses inadvertently. The industry in which the company operates is greatly affected by policies. The government's continuous adjustment of policies leads to increasing uncertainty in business, and systematic risks are intensifying. It is unclear how to break through the current business scale and what path the enterprise should take for development. It is unknown how to escape the survival danger period of small-scale enterprises. Do you ever feel stuck in an inefficient cycle every day, unable to break free? The entrepreneur can only be hands-on to a certain extent, as one person's time and energy are limited. The more they focus on specific business details, the less they are able to manage the company effectively. Many businesses, despite being in operation for many years, still lack a complete management system and rely heavily on the entrepreneur's direct involvement in business operations. This labor-intensive work model severely affects their quality of life and makes it difficult for them to earn a significant amount of money. This leads to a situation where even their children do not want to take over the business due to its inefficiency. Why do most small business owners lack the time and energy to build a replicable team? Because they are busy with various social engagements. They have to entertain important clients, receive government leaders, visit and flatter brand merchants, actively invite speculative institutions to visit the company and accompany them during their visit. While their income does not increase, their age keeps growing, their health deteriorates day by day, and they do not know when they will truly become a successful entrepreneur. Have you ever noticed that as an entrepreneur, there are actually very few people around who are genuinely willing to help, and it's easy to fall into traps and be deceived? The entrepreneur has little knowledge of the capital market, making it difficult to recognize the various tricks of capital operations, often leading to the risk of overnight upheaval in the business due to being deceived in major equity decisions. Various agents claiming to have significant customer relationships only take money without doing the job. Sometimes, after spending a lot of money on relationship building, business opportunities are not realized, and when asked about progress, the response is a request for additional fees. At various gatherings of entrepreneurs, investors, and friends, many so-called project investment opportunities are encountered, which often turn out to be scams. Seemingly reliable opportunities ultimately lead to financial ruin. Almost all investors, even those who have not run a business, call themselves experts Many university professors have also never started a legitimate company, yet they also call themselves experts. Should we trust them? Various media outlets add fuel to the fire, and many gurus spout a lot of correct nonsense. But who can help us solve specific business management problems? Starting a business and earning some money is not easy. Once the so-called financial advisor, bank account manager, or friend who sells investment projects hears about it, they will come flocking, but they have many tricks. For example, you care about the interest others talk about, and others care about your principal. Nowadays, even many international banks and 4 A-grade investment funds can have problems. So where can we safely put our money? The so-called AI internet transformation scams are increasing, making it difficult for people to understand. Many experts use methods to tell others how to use AI internet to make money, and they make money from the entrepreneur. But the entrepreneur cannot apply their methods to truly make money. But then these internet celebrities hijack the traffic, making it harder and harder to develop business leads. There are also many professors and experts who claim to have high-tech IPs, but in reality, they are just scams. When an entrepreneur invests in such a research group or laboratory, the other side says it will take many years to produce a product. If the entrepreneur doesn't invest, the other side threatens that the previous investment will be lost. And when the entrepreneur wants the other side to produce results, the other side will request additional investments. This bottomless pit of investment scams fattens these experts and ruins many entrepreneurs. There is also a type of swindler who likes to package and promote some old concepts or his own fabricated concepts using so-called XX thinking. The concepts of XXX thinking have not undergone rigorous modeling and analysis, nor have they been scientifically validated. In fact, they cannot withstand sales pitches and are too far from actual business. They waste a lot of time for entrepreneurs and bring a high-profile and exaggerated atmosphere to the team, causing significant harm. Have you ever noticed that not only is your team lacking in skills, but their attitude is also bad, and if you treat them a little nicer, they begin to blackmail the entrepreneur? Senior employees, especially high-level executives who started the company together, rely on their seniority and become increasingly disobedient. However, the value they create cannot match their bad attitude. Some capable executives do not work hard for the company, but like to use company resources for their personal business. However, once warned or confronted, they use their influence within the company to threaten. Some shareholders use their influence within the company to interfere with the entrepreneur's decisions and do not acknowledge the losses they bring. They often threaten to withdraw their shares and create risks for the company by causing trouble within the company due to their shareholding. Some executives rely on stable customer resources and teams and refuse to progress. Once higher demands are made of them, they either perform poorly or threaten to take company resources away by resigning. Experts who possess key technical and business skills that are critical to the company use their abilities to threaten the entrepreneur. Salespeople who hold crucial customer relationships threaten the entrepreneur by continuously demanding higher commission rates, among other things. In situations where the entrepreneur does not agree, they even collude with client personnel to harm the company's interests. The entrepreneur scrimps on the budget to hire highly experienced and well-qualified senior managers with high salaries who only waste the company's money by spouting off correct but useless statements. However, the ability of senior employees cannot keep up with the company's development, and they are unwilling to learn and progress, causing a talent shortage for the company. Senior employees are unwilling to learn and progress, and the value they create increasingly fails to meet market demands. However, due to the high cost of living, they constantly demand higher pay. This leads to an increase in the company's costs while productivity decreases, and the entrepreneur bears increasing business risks alone. Have you found yourself surrounded, lacking core competency, and being constrained by others in each business functions? The critical technology components in our products depend on others, making it difficult for our company to be flexible in pricing and service to meet customer demand. We are also frequently threatened by our core technology partners to increase their share of profits. And if we do not comply, they threaten to leave and work with others, destroying our ongoing business. Our critical sales channels rely on others, and our sales staff cannot directly contact customers, exposing us to the risk of channel partners increasing prices or abandoning us at any time. Our brand depends on others, especially our brand licensing partners, whose appetite is growing, causing even if our business grows, profits are eaten up by the brand. Capital market regulations are becoming increasingly strict, and it is becoming more difficult to deal with the capital market, making it difficult for the company to finance and sustain innovative business models. Once our company's size grows rapidly, we are subject to heavy tax surveillance by the government, and high regulatory costs stifle business growth. We constantly face competition from industry leaders who use their scale advantage to wage price wars with high-quality products, cutting off our market and stifling our business. Have you noticed that small and medium-sized business owners generally lack effective ways to access internationally leading management methods? However, experts who possess genuine scientific methods are mostly employed by top international consulting firms, which only serve Fortune 500 companies and can earn long-term, substantial and stable consulting income. They are simply unwilling to help small and medium-sized enterprises. Some organizations like to organize entrepreneurs to visit famous companies. However, since they are not close acquaintances, why would the other party disclose their core success factors? Due to the inability to discuss crucial topics, the visitors may receive misleading information, which disrupts their original strategic rhythm and plan. Tens of thousands of unfortunate entrepreneurs face such situations every year. After finally obtaining an MBA or MBA degree, the entrepreneurs find that advanced management theories are difficult to apply in practice. The professors in school teach many principles of management, but how can these principles be applied step by step in the enterprise? What specific actions are needed to achieve effective results during the application process? What pace is suitable for the current size of the enterprise? Which steps are necessary and which are high cost and low benefit? Which steps carry risks and how can they be prevented? These are unfamiliar issues for coaches who only study theories in school. Therefore, entrepreneurs sometimes become more confused the more they learn theories. The entrepreneur attends various investor conferences, listens to many exciting and seemingly reasonable ideas, but it is difficult to apply them in the company upon returning. The entrepreneur learns about success theories and uses empty and vague language to paint a rosy picture for employees. While it may have some short-term effects, in the long run, employees stop believing the entrepreneur's words, causing severe after effects that outweigh the benefits.